Stand your ground. Did you ever hear of it? I never did. Not until Trayvon Martin got shot. And I didn't hear about Trayvon Martin getting shot until, like most of the country, about 2 weeks after it actually happened. Stand your ground is the most ridiculous piece of garbage legislation to come down the pike since, oh, I don't know, signing on to the Fed in 1913. Unbelievable. It puts America, or at least the states that are incorporating this unbelievably dangerous law, it puts them back 150 years to the days of the Old West when they had gunfights on the street. I mean, that's basically what it boils down to. They're encouraging us to walk around armed, and if we get in an argument with somebody, we could pretty much shoot them, as long as we feel like they're threatening our life in whatever way. Trayvon Martin was punching a guy, and Zimmerman shot him dead. Well, that case has yet to be solved, or not solved, but adjudicated, however you say that. I think I got that right the second time. And it's just a shameful law, and shame on legislators that voted for this thing, and shame on the people in the states where it is for not finding out about it and stopping it. And I live in Wisconsin. I don't think we have it in Wisconsin, but it's in a lot of other states, and from what I understand, since it's come into law, those kind of one-on-one argument type upscale shoot your neighbor or your friend or somebody you get in an argument with in traffic, that kind of killing has gone up like three times normal. Somebody said on television, I can't remember who, not, came on TV, could be wrong, but what they said was there was like 16 of those homicides before the law, and the next year after the law came in, there was like 36 of them. So there you have it. Terrible law. Stand your ground. We've got to write our congressman or whoever we can talk to make sure that this law is doesn't come to the state you're living in and gets wiped off the books in the states that it is currently being used in. It's a shame. A terrible, terrible law. And obviously the government that said okay to this wants us shooting each other. They want poor people all over the United States getting into arguments and killing each other. They love it when poor people are dead. For number one, is because people don't get upset. I mean, just like the old saying, when prostitutes get killed by serial killers, it takes, what seems like a lot of dead prostitutes before they really start to try and solve the thing or put enough manpower in to solve it. And I think in that same way, that's kind of the thing we got working here. The poor are going to get the shit end of the stick every time. And when they pass this stand your ground law, this wasn't meant for guys that work in the corporate world, and probably not for most middle class people. This is something that poor people have to deal with because they live in the poor neighborhoods that are high crime neighborhoods. So there you have it. it's a bad law, and it shouldn't be on the books. It never should have gotten to the books, and it puts the country back, civilization-wise, 150 years. So good job, Florida and all the other states that have this ridiculous law.